Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Nasdaq and SPX price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is the daily analysis for SPX and Nasdaq. Sorry for the day, we couldn't have a live stream, of course, due to some personal things that I had to solve. And of course, I couldn't be there for a live stream. But I'm gonna recover, of course, with the videos. Here we go. We have a 1-2 as, of course, running flat. We're looking at a wave 3. We have our wave 4 and we're looking to finalize our wave 5 toward the upside. This wave 5 of course is unfolding here in the orange scenario that we are looking at exactly in this area, where we are looking at 1, 2, 3 and then wave 4 and a wave 5 toward the upside. This wave 4 has, of course, by the way, we took the wave 4 before exactly here, but later on it has appeared, of course, that this move here is all of it as W, X, and a Y. You have a W, you have an X here, and you got the wave Y, finalizing this wave 4 and moving towards the upside impulsively again for a wave 1, 2, and we saw, of course, continuation towards the upside with several 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. To reach, of course, this box, blue box, of course, here in this area, that it might move towards higher prices again. Of course, everything here you see is simply very corrective. You cannot be in ending diagonal. We already tested this. We saw wave 5 overshooting the wave 3, longer than wave 3, which is not allowed as a diagonal. And since those are corrective waves, therefore they are nothing impulsive. They are simply a very choppy correction here. A lot of confusion and hesitation in the market, due of course to the tension for the Fed and of course for the trade wars that we had recently. However, the things has started to unfold positively and the market has to be positive again for a 1, 2 and then 3, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, hitting this blue box for, of course, over 23k 200 potentially for Nasdaq. On the lower time frame, of course, we have finished here double 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 given, and currently you're working on this wave 4 to finish the wave 3 in this blue scenario 1, 2, 3, and then finalizing finally, of course, with all the count finishing potentially even around the 23k 500. Let's move for the SPX here to see what the SPX is doing today. On the SPX 500, we are looking also at the same scenario almost as a 1, 2. You have your blue scenario 1, 2, 3 already unfolding inside the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 4 given, very clear, of course, wave 4 in the blue, and you're still looking for this wave 5 towards the upside to hit in between, of course, the 6,465. In this case scenario, you would like to see, of course, this wave 5 unfolding as an impulse for higher prices. We see a 1, 2, 1, 2, a wave 3 finished, 4, 5, a 4, and a 5. Now, of course, this wave 5 has give a signal that it might be very extended. This wave 5 can unfold, of course, as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Meaning, at the end, you're gonna get a 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, finalizing this impulse toward the upside. Today, someone asked me for SPX, what is the count inside the wave 1? As you can see on the 1 hour chart, SPX has never been a clear chart, and especially for lower time frame. It has a lot of noises, sometimes it has a lot of gaps. Therefore, you can never, of course, work on SPX on lower time frame. You cannot trade on it. You have to simply, of course, be no financial advice, of course, but it's a tip. Normally, you would like to, of course, trade only on mid or long term for SPX, because you cannot really, even on the 1 hour chart, sometimes it is hard to solve the noises unless you are very expert, of course, in Elliott wave and in the fib levels, how to read the things. But yeah, basically it is complicated. So what you are looking here at is several 1, 2s as well. Wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 can be, of course, the wave 1 unfinished. And as I mentioned also before, you never want to go against the trend, meaning scalping on SPX is a very risky thing to do. You just simply want to know the trend direction and go mid or long term. That's it. You don't really need to dive deeper inside the lower time frames. So basically, the wave 1 can be finished, cannot be finished yet, but you are looking, of course, for wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toward the upside here to unfold for the SPX. Targets are in common, of course, between the 6,398, 6,465. That was it for Nasdaq and for the SPX 500. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.